Hey everybody, this is Dr. Dain. Welcome to this installment of the Tour of Consciousness from once again. I know it's tough to see, but it's lovely Noosa, Australia. It's so beautiful here. Oh my goodness. We are on day 2 of a class we're facilitating called Mutant, Choose It or Lose It. Whew. Now, it's kind of interesting because we're speaking to people in this class about what they actually are that's a little different than most people. And if you're part of the Tour of Consciousness, you probably realize you seem to be a little different than most people. So the tool for today is, what difference am I that is a gift that I have been seeing as a curse? I know, curse sounds kind of intense. That wasn't really the word I was actually going for, but I couldn't think of the other word, so here we are. What difference are you that is actually a gift that you've been seeing as a wrongness? Let's go with wrongness. Everything that is, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And the thing is, what happens is, here we are, somewhere a lot of us know we're different, the wind, she's picking up. Probably because I've been asking for more rain here. And it's interesting, after I made you the last video, I'd been asking for rain, and we got rain. We got some intense rain for a couple of days in a row, which is really nice because Australia needs it right now. This part of Australia needs it right now. And I realized, with enough of us asking for anything, we can actually create it. But back to our question. What difference are you that is actually a gift that you've been seeing as a wrongness, or that you've been told is a wrongness, or that you've been trying to hide because you're so freaking different that people might not get you? Well, what if you could be the difference that you are? And what if you didn't have to tell anybody? Everything that is, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So what difference are you that is actually a gift and a strongness that you've decided and believed and been told is a wrongness? Everything that is times a gazillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all 9, pot, pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. What if it's time to just recognize you're different? That's not wrong. Not even really strange. It's just different. What if you like different things than other people do? What if you have a different point of view of the world? What if you have a different point of view of possibilities for future? What if you're just friggin' different? In this Mutant Choose It or Lose It class that we're doing right now in Australia, the biggest theme that is coming up, and the biggest theme that is sort of overriding all of this, or overriding through the entire class, is about getting to be the difference that you are, not judging it, not making it wrong, not making it right, but just getting to be as different as you are. So what is the difference that you are that you're trying not to be because nobody else gets it? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And the other question is, how different could you choose to be right now? And just embrace it and be grateful for it, even if nobody else got it. Everything that doesn't allow it, we destroy and uncreate it, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So I think today's Tour of Consciousness is more about the difference of you, which from my point of view is actually the gift of you, which, if you don't have to cut it off, allows you to be what you are that nobody else understands, which, if you don't require anybody else to understand it, then you can be it, and you don't have to try to prove it to anybody, and you don't have to try to prove it to you, and you don't have to make you wrong for being it, and you don't have to make anybody else wrong if they don't get it. You just get to be it, and it's all cool. And you get to walk through the world with a sense of peace, a sense of space, but an awareness that you're different than a lot of other people around. Now, if a lot of the other humanoids around you would embrace their difference and recognize, wow, you know what, I'm different too, then, and if nobody had to be the same as anybody else, what else would be possible? So would you consider right now embracing the difference that you are, whatever that is, and once again, not having to fight to make it right, not having to fight to make it wrong, but actually just get to choose to be it. Everything that doesn't allow it, times a gazillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all 9, pod, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So my beautiful friends, as we go into this holiday season, what if this season is a time to embrace the difference that you are without having to tell anybody, without having to prove it to anybody, without having to cut it off in your world, and without expecting anybody else to get it, because nobody has walked the path that you have. That's a path you have walked uniquely on your own to get to where you are right now. And what if this is just the beginning of what is actually possible for you to choose and get to be and get to enjoy and get to create and get to experience as your world? Are you willing to choose to be the difference that you are, recognizing you may be the only one who gets it right now? But from personal experience, I'll tell you, when you actually choose to be the difference that you are, without a force, without like, oh, I'm so different and you need to do this. And no, just be you. It's like the book that I wrote, Being You, Changing the World. When you do that, and when you don't require anybody to align and agree or resist and react, what happens is you just start to change things around you by that presence that you be. So will you allow yourself to be the presence you are, to be the difference that you are, that maybe nobody else understands and nobody else gets, and not have to make it right, not have to make it wrong, not have to make you right or them wrong, or you wrong or them right, and just get to be that unique gift that you are in this world. When you start to embrace the difference of you, that's exactly what happens. So, from lovely Australia, welcome to the difference called you, that is the gift of you, that is the beginning of embracing the greatness of you, that is actually the gift that you are to this world. Happy 2019, my beautiful friends. And what if you truly being you, as different as you actually are the gift, the change, and the possibility this world requires? You are, and will you please start embracing it now? And if you don't know that clearing statement I've been running, go to theclearingstatement.com. It's going to be a part of most Tour of Consciousnesses and every Access Consciousness class you might attend, but you can use this stuff in your life right now. You can take those processes I ran, write them down and run them for yourself, and experience the space, the joy, the freedom of getting to actually be whatever it is you are, that is so friggin' different, but is such an amazing gift. Personally, I welcome your difference, I acknowledge your difference, and I'm grateful for the difference you are, because as we embrace our differences, the world becomes greater. I very much look forward to meeting you in person someday. I hope this has been a contribution to you today, and I'll see you soon in person sometime. Bye-bye.